Hi, Don here with Cowboy Biker Adventures. In this week's episode, I have more from Graceland, Elvis Presley's home. I'll pick up where I left off on last episode, which I'll link above and below under Show More. Here I'm walking out the back of the mansion. If you'll look up there, that is the door to the balcony from the stairs in the jungle room. And in this week's episode, I will cover Vernon's office, which is his father, of course, the Smokehouse / Target practice room, the grounds, the Racquetball Building, the Trophy Building, the meditation garden, and the pastures. I think you're going to like it. First up is Vernon's office. Okay, this was Vernon's office. You may wonder what Vernon did in here. He did office things, including ordering supplies, collecting everything that was sent to Elvis, all the gifts, the paintings, things like that, and it's all in the archives. Plus, you'll see some of them in the trophy room also besides here. As we leave Vernon's office, we go to the right in a small adjoining room. There is a scaled model of the Tupelo, Mississippi house that Elvis was born in. It was a simple little house without electricity or running water. And the Presleys lived here in a simple working class lifestyle. They did move from here to Mississippi in 1948 when Elvis was 13. You see, Elvis grew up working class poor, which was not uncommon for the time. Next to the scaled model is the Smokehouse room where Vernon used to smoke meats. It's also where Elvis and his friends used it as a target practice room. You see, Elvis would stand up on that balcony on the flat roof and shoot into this doorway to a target, and sometimes he missed or he did it on purpose, because you see this pod here is full of holes. They had to fill it with concrete. Also, Lisa Marie's swing set took a hit for the team. Thank you very much. You see that stable back there? That's called the House of the Rising Sun, which Elvis's favorite horse was named Rising Sun. It was a Palomino, which I also love those. And I'll show you a picture of that horse here. And it is buried here on the grounds. And there will always be a Palomino horse here at Graceland. One time Elvis wanted to show his grandmother a horse, so we brought it in the house and it crapped all over the floor. It made a big mess. What a mess. But hey, that was Elvis. Moving on, looking around the backyard, you can see the Racquetball Building, and I see something that looks like a loft type apartment in that Racquetball Building. Plants in the back of his house. You also can see this covered walkway must be how they used to bring the tours out at one point, I'm guessing. The next building up is the Trophy Building, which I don't think describes it. It's filled with artifacts from Elvis' life, but only a fraction of what's in the archives across the road. To me, it's a memorabilia room or building because it's huge. It is where Elvis and his buddies used to race slot cars on a gigantic track. It must have been one big racetrack. You got to realize Elvis was a big kid at heart. Being born in 1935, either some things didn't exist that he wanted to play with, or he did grow up poor, so they couldn't afford it. When you walk into the foyer of the Trophy Building, looking to your right, you'll see Elvis's first bicycle, and I'll let you read about it if you'd like. And then that is a painting of Elvis's house that he was born in, and of course this is a pretty famous picture of him as a toddler with his parents. You got to remember, Elvis was born in that house as a twin. He was the second of two boys. The first one was named Jesse, and Elvis was born 35 minutes later. Unfortunately, Jesse was stillborn. Right after the foyer, this is the first room that leads to the three long hallways of all the things to do with Graceland and Elvis. This room contains a family tree, some artifacts from Gladys and Elvis' high school years, and even his birth certificate. and the doctor's personal record book. He either misspelled Elvis or he thought his name was Elvis. Can you imagine how different it would have been if his name was Elvis? But his birth certificate here bears out his real name, Elvis Aaron Presley. As we move from this room to the first of 3 long hallways, this first hallway has some plaques where Elvis has donated so much money over the years, and also receipts and canceled checks. Also in this room is all kinds of documents about Graceland, receipts, even the deed. Also has artist rendering when they was trying to give Elvis a look of what the rooms were going to look like from the decorator. Receipts from custom furniture and receipts from, just about everything. Towards the end of this hallway, there will be pictures and toys from Lisa Marie's childhood. And as we make the turn into the next room, first thing that comes up is a RCA TV that Elvis had, followed by paintings that his fans have done and sent him over the years, along with furniture that used to be in the house, and even pictures of his horses, and so much more. This is the wall of mainly Elvis's guns, and to show the respect he had for police officers and to show how much they also loved him. Next up is the swimming pool, followed by the grounds on the way to the Racquetball Building. This is the Racquetball Building that Elvis personally supervised the construction of in 1975. As we leave the Racquetball Building, we'll make our way to the Meditation Garden, which is where Elvis, Lisa Marie, her son Ben, Elvis's mother Gladys, and his father Vernon, plus his grandmother Minnie Mae are buried. Here you can see the front grounds to the side of the house, followed by a look at the front of the house, and also a look at where you wait to catch the bus to go back to the other side of the road. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see adventure videos at least once a week and shorts on weekends, be sure to subscribe. So until next time, have a good one.